Dodge roll. Devolver Digital. Throughout the galaxy, a legend is told. On a distant planet, a grim fortress stood. Until a deadly force parted the heavens and descended upon the keep. Though brought to ruin, the ashes of that place hold an artifact of impossible power. A gun that can kill the past. Woo! Spooky. Over time, the fortress was rebuilt. And some who hear the legend would risk everything for another shot. To claim their prize and make what was done undone, they must. Enter the Gungeon. Hello folks, Final here. Gonna be doing a little impressions video of this wonderful little game, Enter the Gungeon. So we are going to enter right now. So, game starts off. You have 4 wonderful characters to pick from. You have the Marine, the Pilot, the Convict, and the Hunter. They all have special little perks, and they all have their own starting weapons for when you enter the game. And very briefly to sum up this game, it is a roguelike bullet hell. So we're going to start the game. I'm going to play as the Hunter, one of my favorite characters. And she has a little pet dog. That's her passive, which will randomly find items within the dungeon. Or the Gungeon. My bad. So we're going to jump in here really quickly. And I will start explaining. All this is randomly generated like most roguelikes. And here's my starting pistol. And I have a little crossbow. Dog does not attack anything because he has failed his training and cannot be bothered to attack enemies. He does find me good loot sometimes. Alright, right here, as you can see, is a warp pad in the shape of a little revolver ammo clip. So if I was anywhere in the Gungeon, I could just quickly do that and warp right to it. If I wanted to go right back to where I was from where I warped, I just go back here, click the little enter key, or the E key on a keyboard, or whatever the interact button on your Xbox 360 controller, if you're playing, if you so choose to play with the 360 controller. I prefer mouse and keyboard. It'll put you right back where you were, as you can see. So we're going to go to all these little randomly generated rooms, flip a table right here. The table can act as a shield and soak up bullets, but if enough bullets hit it, it will break. So not the best solution. Enemies can also flip tables, which is pretty cool. All these little cute pixelated bullet enemies. And of course, random ghosts. Nothing's worse than a ghost with an AK. I mean, if you were in a room, you saw a ghost, you'd be like, oh shit, that's a ghost. Then it pulls out an AK, you're like, oh well, that's, I thought I had a chance, but now all hope is lost. Oh, more enemies arriving. Oh, getting hit. As you can see, we have a dodge roll here too, which is very, very important. You can jump over bullets. You have a little bit of invincibility. Oh, there we go. It's a good example of the dodge roll. Jump over all the bullets that are being thrown at you. First level, not so hard. It's not going to be too tough. But as you go deeper and deeper within the Gungeon, it does definitely increase in difficulty. I want to get rid of these little slimes that keep multiplying. There we are. Oh, perfect timing. We have found a chest. These will randomly spawn within the gungeon in specific rooms. And we have to use a key. Some people start off with a key, some people don't. And we can find these within the gungeon, or my dog can dig them up randomly. Enemies will drop them when you clear a room, and you can buy them from a shopkeeper, which we will see later on. So we're going to open this. As you can see, we have a banana. Plan pain. Alright, so this is one of the many guns that you will randomly find within chests or from drops, which is pretty fun. What does it do? And I just throw the... Oh my god, it blows up. You gotta hold the thing down and throw it. That is awesome. So, all the guns that you find do have these little random little quirky things. And you toss them around. Some of them you have to charge, some of them you don't, you just shoot. Oh, I don't even have to reload. There's no reload function. You can see little bullets on the side down there. How many bullets you have. That right there is a little ammo crate that randomly spawns as well to refill your ammo count. Where was I? Alright, I'm going to explain what is up here in the top left corner. We have our little heart containers in the shape of bullets, like most things will be shaped in this game since it is Enter the Gungeon. Punny. And they are going to be like Zelda hearts or like Binding of Isaac hearts, where you will take a point of damage, which is half heart. Uh-oh. A little grenade. Sorry. I'll talk after I get rid of him. Oh, that's a rubber bullet right there. He doesn't actually hurt you. He just likes to push you around and throw you down little pits that are in some rooms. Ow. Stupid book. So yes, you can gain more. Some items you find in the gungeon will increase your heart count, but that is your base starting for most characters, I believe. I think all the characters start at 3 hearts. And you can get items that increase the thing. And there's also another item, which is a shield. Get rid of that slime. A shield that will let you take a hit for free, and it won't take any damage from you. Nope, here's the boss. That is the boss room. We'll come back to that later. The shield lets you take a hit for free, and it will do the same effect of the little blue bullets you see right there in the top left. The blue bullets are actually called blanks. What a blank does, will do that. It will completely clear the room free of bullets, so it's a get out of jail free card. So when you have a panic attack, you're like, oh no, I can't dodge roll my way out of this situation. So you hit the button, clears all the bullets, pushes some enemies back, gives you a little room to breathe and think about what your next move will be in the next second. So, very important that you get them. They are also randomly found. I believe you have a set limit on how many you can carry. And we are going to go into the shop right now. This man right here, he's going to sell all sorts of things. He'll sell you little heart containers. He'll sell you keys. I'm going to actually pick up a key. Those are very important. I think I can live with 3 hits. He'll sell little interesting guns that all have their own little thing. He'll sell hearts. He'll sell blanks as well. And he sells little shields I talked about earlier. But we're going to leave with the key. And hopefully there's another chest lying around in this level. And we can use that key. Oh, sweet. Oh, and more bullets. Very good RNG, so thus far. Like most roguelikes, you can either have a good run, or you can have an incredibly bad run. So, right now I'm having a good run, which is much better than my previous recording, which I didn't turn the mic on for. So you can hear my lovely, lovely, annoying voice. Trying to think of what else we should cover on my little impressions video. Oh, a little rubber bullet knocked me back. Cute. Alright. So far, all we have left to do is... Oh, there's an enemy still alive in this room. There we go. Gotta kill them all. So, oh, don't want that. Gotta kill all these little bullets. Oh, there's a lot of spawns in this room. And there we go. What's gonna be in this next one? Oh, there we go, another chest. Sweet. Oh, and this is one of the many item passives that you can have in the game. Backpack, item capacity up. So now I can carry more things. I can carry more items down here. I believe I can carry more guns now, and I could carry more blanks, which is very important. Oh, and right here is the currency. I don't know if I mentioned that to buy stuff with. It's little bullet shells. So we are going to teleport all the way back over here since we have cleared everything. If we did... Oh, excuse me. Ooh, oh, gonna die. You can see the whole map here. You just hit tab or the whatever button on your 360 controller or whatever controller you're using. Brings up the map. And you can check and see if you missed any rooms you didn't discover, or if you happen to like magically didn't see a key, a heart piece, or a blank or something. It should appear on the map in the room where it is lying around, and you can go back and pick it up when you feel like it. But be warned, there is a little NPC that will occasionally run around and steal your crap if you leave it lying around too long. Here's one of the bosses of Enter the Gungeon, the Trigger Twins. You get a random... They're not always the same for each floor. So, yes, they will be different every single time. Sometimes you'll get the same boss multiple times in a row. But right now, they each have their own little health bars, as you can see at the bottom right here. And they have to die. Each boss has his own little quirk that you have to deal with. Whew! Oh, oh. Oh, he's spawning more enemies for me to mess around with. Nope. Oh, no. Might actually die. I had a much better run last time. I had an easy boss. Oh, there we go. Killed his brother. The other one's gonna be pissed now. Let's see if I can get through this without dying. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, almost died. There we go. And we managed to get through it. So I can show you what happens when you defeat a boss. Right here, we're gonna have the currency right here. It should pop up in the top right. I don't know why it's not up there right now. But that is the... Oh, I believe it's in the hub world. That currency will carry onto the hub world, and you get to keep it. And you can use it in various shops that you unlock by finding NPCs within the Gungeon. When you find the NPC, they'll unlock a little shop, or they'll appear in your hub world for the most part. And the one I have right now, you can spend money to put more guns, to randomly generate specific guns into the Gungeon. When you kill a boss, he's going to drop some items. He could drop health, shields, blanks, and he will always drop a little bit of currency for spending in the hub world. He will also drop a gun. Mahogany, 100% organic. And it seems this one shoots pine cones. Very explosive pine cones. After the boss, you'll hop in the little bullet elevator and go straight down into the Gungeon. I believe there are 5 floors you will have to traverse to get to the end of that one run you are doing in this roguelike. But they do get progressively harder every time you go deeper and deeper into the Gungeon. And with that, I believe that is all I have to say and show for now on the Gungeon. It's only $15 on Steam. I highly recommend that you go buy this game if you are into roguelikes and bullet hell games. It's not for everyone. If you don't like bullet hell games, you might not have as much fun. It is I believe it. I feel like this one's a slightly more fast-paced, Binding of Isaac-like game. Roguelike. I'm gonna keep saying roguelike because that's what it is. Super duper fun game. Awesome. Can't recommend it enough. Again, $15 on Steam. Definitely go check it out. The devs did an awesome job making this game and all the pixel art and all the fun thing. Oh, actually, one last thing before I do that. I'm gonna pause the game right here. You have a little book. I did not go over this. It will show you all your equipment and stuff real quickly. All the guns you have, all the active items you have, which you can press a space bar or whatever to activate them. And here's all your little passive items. List of all the guns you can find in the Gungeon at that point in time with your game. List of all the items you could find in your game. You unlock them more and more as you play the game. Here's a list of all the little enemies you have come across in the game. And a list of all the bosses you have come across in the game. I have not finished playing this game. I can only get to like about the 3rd level, and I get my ass handed to me every single time. And that's a quick rundown of the Ammonomicon. As I was saying, can't stress enough. Just spend the $15. I am thoroughly loving my purchase of this game. So that's all I could say. I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe it persuaded you in buying this game or gave you enough info to judge whether you would like it or not. So this is Final signing out, and thanks again. Later.